So you've probably heard about this massive new EU regulation, the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, or CSRD for short. And if you're running a small or medium-sized business, you're likely asking, what in the world does this mean for me? Well, you're in the right place. We're about to break down the official SME playbook straight from the source.
Yeah, I get it. This is the big fear, right? A new EU green rule comes along and you just know you're about to get slammed with a mountain of paperwork from your big corporate clients. It's a totally valid concern. But is that what's really happening this time? And look, that pressure you're feeling, it's not in your head. Under the EU's Green Deal, large corporations are now legally on the hook to report on sustainability across their entire value chain. And guess what that includes? Yep, their suppliers, their partners, businesses just like yours. So they are definitely going to come knocking for data.
Okay, but here's the twist, and it's a good one. The lawmakers who actually wrote the CSRD, they saw this coming. They knew this could crush smaller companies, so they built in a very specific, proportionate approach just for SMEs.
And let's be clear, this isn't some secret loophole or a clever workaround. It's written right into the law. The directive explicitly says that small and medium-sized businesses have different capacities and resources than some giant multinational. The whole thing is designed to be manageable from the start.
Just take a look at this comparison, because it really tells the story. On the left, you've got the huge burden for large companies. We're talking extensive, super detailed reporting, complex analysis, mandatory audits, the whole shebang. Now look at the right. For you, for SMEs, the language is totally different. Simplified, proportionate, and manageable. It's not even in the same league.
So what does simplified even look like? Well, instead of some endless book of rules, it basically boils down to a manageable checklist. It focuses on just a few core areas.
Okay, deep breath. This is it. This is your list, pulled right from Article 19A of the directive. You just need to briefly describe your business model, outline your main sustainability policies, detail your biggest negative impacts and what you're doing about them, and finally, describe the key sustainability risks to your business. That's the core of it, seriously.
All right, now pay close attention, because this next part is, frankly, the most important thing you'll hear today. The directive includes this incredibly powerful protection against being drowned in data requests. We're calling it the Value Chain Shield.
And don't just take my word for it. Look at this. This is the actual text from the law. It basically says that the rules for large companies cannot force them to ask you, the SME, for more info than you are already required to give under your own, much simpler SME standard.
So what does this actually mean for you? It's simple. There is a legal line in the sand. When your big corporate client sends you that 100-page sustainability questionnaire, you can now point them directly to your simple CSRD-compliant report and this specific rule. You are legally protected from being buried in excessive data demands.
Okay, so this isn't just some legal theory, right? This has real-world consequences for your business planning over the next couple of years. So let's quickly look at the timeline and what you need to be thinking about.
The good news? You've got time. The requirements don't even kick in until the financial year that starts on January 1st, 2026. And even then, the law gives you a 2-year opt-out period as long as you explain why. This gives everyone a decent runway to get prepared without any immediate panic.
Okay, let's just recap the key takeaways here, the things you absolutely need to remember. First, CSRD for your business is designed to be proportionate, not overwhelming. Second, your reporting is limited to just those 4 core areas. Third, and this is the big one, you are legally shielded from clients demanding crazy amounts of data. And finally, you have time to get ready.
So that leaves us with one big question. Is this really just another compliance headache? Or is it something else? Think about it. With a clear, manageable, and legally protected way to report, showing off your sustainability chops just got a whole lot easier. Is this a new burden, or is it maybe your next big competitive advantage?